Hi everyone, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Tuesday, the 13th of November 2018. Thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure to be with you today. I'm using the Mystical Tarot, which is so beautiful and so romantic. I love the way they've drawn this. So let's have a look at what the cards want you to be aware of and what's going on today. So we've got the Moon, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so let's examine the Moon here. The Moon is a major arcana card, and it represents a major theme in your life. We've got Pisces here, so it has to do with your spirituality and your spiritual strength. You're in a situation where there's water that seems to be like a mirror, that seems to be hardened, and that's no longer habitable. You can no longer live in the comfort of your life as it's been so far. You're compelled to move forward. Even the lobsters are fleeing. The only problem is that surrounding you, which you've never really had to notice because you've always been in your comfort zone. Wow, this is a whole different interpretation of the Moon. I love it. So you've never had to get out of your comfort zone. And now that you realize, oh, I have to get somewhere, you realize there are coyotes howling at the moon out there. There have been wars that have been fought. The land has been exploited and there's been destruction and fear. We've got the grieving face here of a mother, and we've got the fear of losing that again. So it's a great opportunity to really face your fears and to move forward and to look at them and say, wow, that's scary, and let it move in and out of your life and continue on. Nothing is permanent. Everything is temporary. So this too will pass, as they like to say in the 12 steps. Everything passes. Happy times, bad times. But today is a great time when we could all make Susan Jeffers proud. She wrote a book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. And it's such a great book. It really changed my life. Because the gist of the book is that, you know, we all want to do certain things in life. So let's say you want to open a shop. Then you think, okay, I'm going to open the shop, but then it's really scary. And you think, okay, I'm going to wait for the fear to go away, and then I'll open the shop. But the thing is that the fear doesn't go away. The fear only goes once you've opened the shop and you see it succeeding. And you actually see the money coming in and that it's actually working, and then the fear goes. So these are all these little demons running around scaring the hell out of you, saying, oh, what if I go broke? Oh, what if the inspectors don't give it a 5-star rating? It's fear. It's real fear. Now, the other good thing about this card is Pisces. It's a reminder that you can either be in fear or you can be in faith. Okay, I've thought about this a lot recently, whether I come off as sounding overly evangelical, and I don't think so, because the truth is, fundamentally, what it all comes down to is that there is a spiritual solution to every problem, because the world, as we experience it, is an outpicturing of what we believe internally. And when we connect to a higher power, higher spiritual energy, then we're guided in the right direction. And also that helps us to overcome our fears, because if you trust that everything's gonna work out and it's meant to work out the way it's supposed to, you kind of surrender it to the universe, Pisces, and you say, you know, que sera, sera, then the fear is taken away from you. Now, the Five of Pentacles represents tough times, hardship, and being rejected. Here we've got an amputee. We've got this woman, she's really just, she's very ill, she's poor, but where she's rich is that she has a companion and she has someone to take care of her. If she was by herself, being rejected from the institution she worked for, maybe this was a nun, and she worked at the front lines and she lost her leg, and the organization decided, you know, you can't really work here anymore because you're disabled yourself now, so you can't really be of help. So she's out and she's got someone else to help her, and that's a real support. So this is a great day for you to feel the love. You're being supported by your higher self, the universe. It's whispering in your ear saying you can do it, you can face the dogs, you can face the desert, and you can face the dark, scary statues that you see at night. I love walking around during a full moon and walking around a forest especially, because the trees, they seem so wholesome and friendly during the day. But if you walk into a forest when it's twilight or when it's dark, it is no longer a friendly place to be. The sounds of the animals that come out at night, it's scary. It's exciting, but it's also scary. So you're able to face that today. You have the support of the universe, plus you have the support from the real world in the shape and form of another person or an institution, or there's some sort of support that you can have if you need to reach out and ask for support. But ultimately, if you do that, and if you move forward and face your fears, ultimately today is a day where you can realize all of your hopes and dreams. The 10 of Cups is the perfect life. And the perfect life in this case has been depicted as the very simple dream that everyone has. That you want a nice house by the sea that has privacy. Then you want a partner and be happy and enjoy every moment and just say, hurrah, look at the sky, it's blue. We're all so happy and thrilled and delighted. And it reminds me of that amazing line in the Addams Family. Like when Gomez says to Morticia, oh, mon cher, how long has it been since we've danced? And she says, hours. And then he sweeps her off her feet and they tango. I love it. So it's that kind of living in the now, the real passion, and the children, of course, you know, the next generation, and taking care of other people and not just thinking about yourself, but being part of a community, a family. So really happy, positive outcomes are available to you today, if they're kind of caveats. If you're willing to accept help, and also if you're willing to face your fears. So that means asking for support from a higher power or from other people. Or just really saying, I can do this, or I'm willing to do it. And really psyching yourself up and saying, I'm not going to fear this anymore, I'm just going to do it. And making a decision and moving forward with it. That then, you're going to walk that road for a little bit, for a really short period. You have support immediately, and it turns into good luck and success like that. So today, whatever idea comes into your mind that seems kind of scary, and that seems like a hard path to walk, really dive into that scary, hard path to walk, because that's where your future happiness lies. You know, if there's a crossing today in your life that says easy street and the hard bumps of life street, then take the hard knocks route, because ultimately the hard knocks route is going to lead you to the ultimate bliss and fulfillment and happiness card. Most things in life that are worth having are difficult to achieve. They need work. You have to kind of commit yourself to them and you know, go through certain things to really push forward. And that's what you're able to do today. So it's really a very lucky and positive day as I can see it, because you have more courage than usual. You're also more humble and more willing to be supported and to ask for help. And therefore, you're able to relate to other people and build the kind of life that you want. 10 and 18 is 28, and 5 is 33. Wow. 33 is the Ascended Masters. So don't just ask for help from the universe vaguely or other people vaguely. Ask for help from Buddha or Jesus or Saint Germain or Kuan Yin or Ganesh. I mean, I always work with, I feel drawn to certain Ascended Masters. I've always had a difficulty with Jesus. That's always been a problematic relationship with me. But for me, Lord Shiva has always been something that I've always felt very drawn to. And Ganesh, absolutely. Ganesha, the elephant-headed god in Hinduism, they just capture my imagination, and they feel very, very natural to me and very comfortable. And Lakshmi, of course, how can I forget Lakshmi? So you know, that's what I mean by finding your own kind of faith, a faith of your understanding. You make it something that is a support in your life, and something that's there to lift you up when you need it most. Not to just, be silent when you're at your lowest and kick you, but to actually help you out. So really ask for help. There are many, many angels, guardian angels, archangels, ascended masters, lots of light energy, lots of positivity in the air, and you can use that to really tackle something that you've been scared to tackle, and that's gonna lead to a great outcome. The idea that's coming to mind is if you're in love with your friend and she doesn't know you're gay, and you want to take a risk, you've been getting really good vibes and signals from her that she's interested in more than being your friend, and you've kind of secretly loved her, so you go for it today, and your hopes and dreams come true. So it's really good luck. And those who take risks on this planet usually end up succeeding the most. So I hope you have an amazing day. It looks like an amazing day. Enjoy yourself, make the most of it, take a risk. Obviously don't put yourself in any danger, but take some good decisions in your life. If you'd like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. In the personal readings, I use astrology, tarot, and numerology. The astrology chart I draw up by using your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth, and it shows me what your vocational aptitudes are, what you're here for, what your life purpose is, and what path you're meant to walk, where you've been in past lifetimes, what your strengths and weaknesses are, what's destined for you in love and romance and relationships and moving and spiritual progress. I can answer any questions you may have. So if you're interested in a reading with me, please get in touch via the website, gregoryscott.com. Please hit the subscribe button if you like my videos, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.